Hi everybody, in this short video I'm going to share with you a strategy what I've modelled from Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant to find out what kind of property investor you are. Do you know what kind of investor you are? Do you know what strategy you should be following? Knowing what you are will help you know what to follow. And I've created based on Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant. I've created this property investors quadrant to help you distinguish what kind of investor you're going to be. So watch this video to find out. Hi everybody, Harvey here, the remote property investor. So the question in this group, the question today is, do you know what type of property investor you are? I feel there's 4 different types of property investor, and I've done a property investor quadrant, which is based on Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant, modelled on that, should I say. A cross between that and a guy called Daniel Hill. He said there's 3 types of investor. I think there's 4, but I modelled off of him, took what he had, took what Robert Kiyosaki had, and I modelled it into the 4 different kinds of investor and put them into a quadrant, which I'm going to share with you now. So do you know what type of investor you are? Because it's so important when you invest, knowing what you are, to then pick the strategy that suits what your property why is and why you're trying to invest in, what style of investor you are. Because there's no point doing a commercial conversion strategy if you've not got the time, the funds, experience or something like that, or a course on that if you've not got that. So finding out what kind of investor you are is really important. And as I said, I feel there's 4 areas. So first of all, the first area you'll get is your hands-free portfolio builder. So the hands-free portfolio investor is somebody like my friend. He's got a chiropractic business. It's really busy. He's a health coach. He's got no interest in being a property like investor. He just wants to park his money somewhere better. So he pays my company to invest for him. So he pays someone to do it all hands free. He's not seen the properties. He's got no interest on that side of it. He just wants to have his money work in a better place than sat in the bank. So that's a hands free, but that's his desire to be that as well. So remember, sometimes you might be in a place in this quadrant where what you don't want to be, but you're just there out of default or out of circumstances. So where you are and where you want to be is 2 different things. So understanding where you want to be, understanding what they are is one of the first steps. So you've got your hands free on the left. So then the next one you've got is your part-time. So you've got your part-time investor. That is somebody that's got a good job, enjoys their job. They might work for Google, they might work for Expedia or a good company. They enjoy their job, enjoy their company, and they just want a few properties on the side, but they enjoy getting involved with it self and doing it themselves. They enjoy doing some viewings, they enjoy just the day-to-day stuff, what you do for the properties, maybe managing them a little bit, checking out, deal analysing, but they never want to give up their job. They just want a few extra properties as a side thing. So that's your part-time investor. Then you've got your solopreneur ones. So with your solopreneur, that's somebody who's full-time in property, but they do everything. So they do everything. But remember, you might be one of these areas, but you might not enjoy it. So to get to the right areas, to be in the area what you enjoy. But a lot of solopreneurs I find are in that area that don't particularly enjoy it and just there at default trying to save money. But the solopreneur is somebody that likes doing the viewings, they like deal sourcing, they might manage them themselves, they might go and fix a leaky tap themselves. They enjoy doing all of it. A lot of people, as I said, don't enjoy it, but do that because they're trying to save money. But that's someone's full-time in property and does everything, but all themselves. They might have an assistant, but there's no they are their business. If they stop doing it, the business would stop. And then you've got your entrepreneur investor, which is is somebody like the E-Myth book, is somebody's created systems and processes for it to be able to operate without them. I find a lot of people want to be this one, but get stuck either here. A lot of people get stuck here because they can't let go of things and they can't outsource correctly, or don't find the methods to outsource. So I can outsource, I can easily outsource, but I outsource too quick without any systems to outsource that, and it created a mess because they have the process and systems and guidance to outsource it. I want to be here. Not sure where you want to be. Some people like to be here. My friend wants to be here. He's got no desire because he's already got a different business. And some people want to be here. I know a guy who works for Google and he's happy to be here and plod along. But knowing where you sit in this quadrant is really important then to work out your strategies of what you want to do and where you want to go with that, you know. So I do remote property investing, I feel every portfolio should have a solid base foundation of single let properties. And because I live in the south, the only place you can buy them is in the northeast. So, or not northeast, but just the north. There is a few other places, but you can't buy them where I live anyway. So it has to be remote and set up all virtually. But to get to what I do, so I'm not saying this is the best method for you, but to get to what I do, you have to go through these steps. Ideally, through these steps. There's the odd exception to the rule that can skip a step, but in general, you have to go through these steps to get to this one. And this is the golden land, but this one takes a lot of time, effort and consistency and lots of building systems, teams, processes to get to there. But and that's where a lot of people want to be, but not everybody. Some people want to be in different areas, but knowing where you want to be is very, very important to know how you have to structure, what strategy you want to do, what training you should be getting. Like my friend here, he should never get any training about remote investing because he wants to stay here. So all he needs to do is maybe educate himself how to find a good property source and a good portfolio builder. So yeah, the different areas have got different things. And as the Rob Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant, different areas have different sort of languages. People that get stuck here generally have the language of, I can do it better myself, I tried outsourcing that and it went wrong. And yeah, you get different language. People here had the sort of language of, I want to find better people than me to do the job and systemize it. But it just takes time to get to this one, guys. But it's worth it. Like if you put a lot of effort in at the start, you can then it will then pay you back in dividends potentially for the rest of your life. But I hope you found that useful, guys. If you did, give us a sort of indication. Let us know. Do you know what investor you are? Like give us a sort of hit up in the comments saying, let me know what investor you are, what you want to be. Have you been stuck in any of these areas? You know, like are you stuck there and you're not sure the next steps out of that? How you plan? Yeah, it'd be useful to see what and how you want to be and how you plan to do it. But just remember, guys, if you don't evolve your ideas, you'll never live on your own terms. So evolve your ideas to live on your own terms.